For those who may not know, I'm Mr. Oschino Vasquez, formerly of State Property. You know what I'm saying? I was signed to Rockefeller August 21st, 1999. I was in 2 movies, State Property 1, State Property 2, I was D-Nice. You know what I mean? And since then, you know, we did put out 2 State Property albums on Rockefeller Records. But I put out 17 mixtapes, you know. So I've been popping for about 17 years straight. You know what I'm saying? I got the name Oschino. I think it was a girl named Stink first ever called me that. I used to wear Moschino. I used to like hustle on 51st and Market. And all my money I used to go to some store called Missouri's on South Street and just buy all the most expensive fucking clothes. Moschino was my favorite like clothes I used to wear back then. You know, the pants was 500, 600, you know what I mean? So I used to wear it every day, so they started calling me Oschino, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, get my name O, they call me O, so, you know what I mean?
We don't make excuses, we just get to it. We don't make excuses, we just get to it. Let me get in here, cause a nigga tend to do it. We don't make excuses, we just get to it. They ain't roll on, honey, shoot the flip to it. We be driving this alone, cause the beat moving. Fuck the police, nigga, I'm major, y'all wanna play. Who's work fast food, I was trying to say it. Hoes skin chickens, use work pop-up. Stick you out of Wawa, push you in the house.
It was rough growing up in Philly for me because my parents was on drugs, you know what I'm saying? So then my grandmom had this thing against me, I don't know what it was. So it was like, I was in the streets. But I didn't feel like it was rough. Now, in the moment it wasn't rough because I was just living, that's all I knew. But looking back on it, I know it was rough. But living in the moment, it felt normal to me. I felt cool, I had friends. We all was going to jail. Mostly all our moms got high. So it was like the normal shit. Like a tight-knit neighborhood. It's like 80% black, 20% Rican. Or sometimes it'd be like 30% Rican. But, you know, Puerto Ricans and blacks, I mean, low poverty. Everybody get high. It looks real terrible. But my neighborhood, for some reason, is real tight-knit. Everybody know each other since we was born. We don't kill each other around here. You know what I mean? But a lot of people around here took care of me as a kid growing up. Like, I slept in, like the young boy right there, man, his mom took me in, but he wasn't even born. I had nowhere to sleep at. His grandma took me in. Miss Brenda Murdoch took me in. Lump took me in. Get her on the tape. I just said your name in it. That's what I'm talking about. Who house I used to be breaking and going to sleep right here. Lump. Good. Should've gone documentary, about to go to the studio. Red life, I'm out all night. Full moon and 1 die tonight. Lord, please watch over me. My love for you, I won't sacrifice that shooting though. I'm shooting night. They call me shooter, I shoot on sight. I spray the club, I blew the night. I back a brick all through the night. Upstairs, they rap too tight. 4, 5 miles, hold the tight. Carry out here, poke the guy. Cool move like a gold strike. Masked up like it's Halloween. We ain't knock a nigga for no mic at night. Need pounds of that stink. Pelicans of that white. My niggas crooked, my baby straight. I'm pumping bass like 808. Don't talk to cops, don't compensate. Don't sign nothing, no robbery. My mom had a boyfriend named Mr. Scotty. You know what I'm saying? She met, whatever. You know, he got high, whatever. He was in prison a lot. You know, regular old head from the neighborhood type nigga. But anyway, he used to take with me to shoplift and do crime. So when he used to he took me to the market one day to steal like steaks and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he stole all these steaks. We get away. We come home. He made me a steak with corn, right? I never ate steak before. I ate this shit, dog, and I couldn't stop talking about this shit, man. I'm like, yo, nigga. After the steak was like a cheesesteak, like a Chinese store cheesesteak. He made a fucking steak with corn, and that's my favorite food to this day. I was like sitting there cutting, and it made me want a steak all the time, even though I couldn't afford it back then. I'm like, yo, why the fuck did he give me that steak? What's the application? The application? I can't get a job. My name's Vasquez. Yeah. ¿Está bien? Hey, what's up? It's good. I love you. Feeling like a bird?
Hey man, you doing big things, keep doing what the fuck you do. I'm loving that shit.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm loving that shit.
You be the only nigga with 10 million right around here. Show him. The big ass cookout.
Buy the fucking hood up, baby.
Yo, you need to, listen. I'm gonna give you one pass because you my young, tell your girl cut that shit off. She supposed to have me on. This one right here. Basketball was my thing. That was my thing. Basketball was that's all the fights I got into prison when I was young. It was all about basketball. At 18, I got shot 9 times. That shit cut my basketball shit straight out. You know what I'm saying? Because my elbow got shot off and shit.
Born in North Philly, where the poppies let them rambles go. Nobody got a pop, yo, like, where the fuck I dance go? When the mama love, but it's like she has some other plans though. I'm now with no drawers, running through the streets commando. You shoot your mom in the face, paralyze your man though. No matter what the circumstance, you never take a stand though. Now I'm killing that Fernando, threw him in the van so. Got his body a week later, like, what the fuck is feet and hands go? Baby Ruth, nigga, never been a cowboy. Dirty boy starving, still in Kansas, clam chowder.
Well, the way I got the game and Beanie Siegel recording the conversation was unidentified flying object. It's like, no, I can't give up my source. It's like the newspaper. Not a newspaper, I can't give you my source, so I can't give up my source with that. But trust me, it's a person that people will be surprised. That's all I'm gonna say.
Chillin'. Boy, Oschino, brother. Hey, JL, what's up?
That's the boy, listen.
That's that guy.
I've been knowing this nigga for 10 years, right?
That's that guy.
Nigga never gave me a beat. I didn't even know he make beats. Somebody else gave me a beat. It's gonna be my fucking hit song, right? He made the beat. He ain't give it to me though, so I ain't giving him no credit for that shit. Hey, man. Somebody else. I'm not credit on that, man.
Hey, what you got going on, big bro?
Friday was done. He trying to. Oh, I got this thing. Oh my goodness. When I finish, I'm gonna bring it around to you.
Okay. Okay, I ain't going nowhere.
I don't know where the site is at. Man, I used to party with that little nigga, man, for like years. Never knew who the fuck he's doing nothing. I used to go in the club. This is talking about like 2003, 2002. Iced out, man.
I always wrote raps. I remember I used to take like Scarface and Electromagnetic MCs and have a tape and play it and stop it and write down what they said until I wrote the whole rap. Then I would read it and learn it. And I learned they raps real fast. I used to do that as a kid all the time, not knowing that I'm gonna be a rapper later on in life. And then I remember I used to write my little raps, but I would never tell nobody. Cause you gotta remember this back when nobody in Philly was rapping. Nobody. Like it was like nobody wasn't rapping. Everybody rap was from New York. Like you know what I'm saying, we had Tough Crew and Schoolie D, you know what I mean, but Fresh Prince, but I ain't really, you know. But they wasn't, I mean, they was older. So for me to write raps, then it was like, it was something that was in me. It had to be in me. But I was got certified as an adult in 1995, was up house correction, got in a rumble, put in a hole, and I was in there for 30 days, and I started writing raps to kill time. And that shit started sounding all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, I might do this shit. Like, and I started doing it and doing it. I was doing it on the low for about 2 years. Then 97, I started telling people like I rap. And they like, you rap. They never heard me say it. So by the time I let people hear me rap in 97, I already was good. Cause I already was practicing for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Plus there wasn't no competition, wasn't there? It was like 5 rappers, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was in me to be that because that's what I'm good at, man. I just did, I'm about to drop Appetizer 7. That's my 3rd CD in 7 months. Niggas can't do that. You know what I'm saying? On the visit, I can't lie, I admit it, that shit hurt way more than prison. We had the same mother, her daughter, so why the fuck she treat me so different? Never complained once, besides who the fuck will listen? Start writing my thoughts on paper and became hot as Hell's Kitchen. I shot 9 times when I was 18, bang. Locked up for homicide. It was like, fuck the world, fuck God, everything, you know what I'm saying? I just gave up, you know what I'm saying? My dick ain't work, my arm ain't work, so you know what I'm saying? I'm 18, I'm in jail for murder. I mean, so I was like, man, why the fuck my life got to be so fucked up? I'm quitting. You know what I'm saying? I was really ready to quit. I mean, but I got out of jail and I had a daughter. So that's the only thing that my daughter made me kind of want to, let me try for her a little bit. So I said, you know what, man? I'm about to try to rap. When I was 19, I decided I'm going to try to rap. I'm going to just say fuck bitches, fuck sticking up stores, fuck selling drugs. I'm going to be broke and I'm going to stay in the studio and get good as shit. And I stuck to that shit. And it took 24 months and I got a fucking record deal. And I mean, with Rockefeller Records. So like a miracle type situation shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember some of the raps I spit when I rapped for Jay. One of the raps, because I rapped for him for like an hour. Man. But one of the raps I said, I had a rap that if I was a car, I said, mind you, this is 1999. I wrote it probably 1997. I said, I came down the assembly line, they put me together. I was all black, factory rims and gray leather. I had 4 doors, so they called me sedan. Gas tasted good, and I cost $100 grand. I think I cost too much, because nobody caught me. My best friend for 20 eyes was real poppy. My name Mercedes, but everybody called me 6. 600 on my ass, V12 on my hip. I rode through the hood, I heard oohs in the eyes. Met the sexy bitch 5. She had cat eyes. My owner was an ugly nigga. I made him cute. Girls loved him. I was a sign he had loot. He said, fuck that. This summer I'm knocking him dead. He painted me red, put TVs in the back of my head, put a CD in my mouth, and I sing Jehovah. Every time I turned around, they was pulling us over. They was mad. I was so cute when he was the owner. Everything was going good for a while. We was rolling. So one night, him and his wife had a bad fight. It had nothing to do with it. The shit was not right. She bust out my windows and flattened my tires, and I woke the fuck up before she set me on fire. It's a dream.
F7, baby. The wait is over. Y'all know who really run this shit? 3 CDs in 8 months. Just that real talk. Talk to him, Mo. It was 92 Grammy night. I was looking through my granny drawers for a stock and I could make a mask to go and rob the corner store.